All right, so Ray and I will both agree with this. Sports can teach kids skills they can use the rest of their life.
And basketball is our game for our kids, right? And we do have basketball player Alex Austin joining us from a youth sports academy called A Train for Youth. And Alex, first of all, can I say we have a superstar in our presence?
Really?
A former NBA star.
Oh, no.
Come on.
No,
Tell us where you played. Tell us your background and your history.
I played with the Los Angeles Clippers as well as the Washington Bullets. But,
Which are now called the Wizards.
Yes. I'm dating myself. But actually, I mean, the majority of my career was being the Michael Jordan of myself over in Europe. And I spent, almost 13 years there.
What brought you to Utah? How long have you been here?
I've been out in Utah since 1989 when Rick Majerus actually took the University of Utah position. And I was just infatuated with him when he recruited me in the 80s. And he was like a second father to me. So, and then I fell in love with Utah. Who wouldn't?
I know, this is what's happening to me. I'm in my 6th year, so that's happening as we speak. I also want to talk about, I had no idea what basketball and other sports can do for little kids until my 10-year-old was having some issues. And basketball became the saving grace for him. Can you talk about your experience of seeing and seeing these kids transform?
Well, I've been doing this for over 25 years, and I kind of tell people I've been doing it my entire life. I see kids at a young age that are growing and trying to develop and trying to find an identity as to who they want to be and what they want to do. And I think sport just goes through and it teaches a lot of life skills outside of the sport, even though you're within it. It's a team sport, but the individual puts in the work and they're trying to find an identity. And that helps them with their life later on. I mean, the sport and being a part of a team, that's, the collaboration, and it's fun and it's enjoyable. But as an individual, when you're putting in the work to be a part of that team, that's what you actually fall back on later on in life when you have adversity hit.
That was so beautifully said. I can't wait to show both of our sons exactly what you just said. Well, you're here because there's a big event coming up that
yes,
we
have
want
a
to
huge
talk about.
event coming up February 11th. It's our A Train for Youth Casino Night. It's going to be held at Automotive Addiction. And that is a great place within itself. It's a lot of classic cars and high-end cars that'll be there. We're doing a casino night to raise funds for an academy out in the Jordan School District. And we want to go through and express, and I really want to express, that A Train for Youth is for all kids, all different ages, all different genders. It doesn't matter if you have ailments. We're big on never saying no. And we're an inclusive, not an exclusive club. So I take ages from 3rd grade all the way through high school. I help kids get scholarships after they're done playing basketball. And I try to build their self-energy and build their self-wealth. And I think that's important now throughout America.
I like how you described it, because I always say self-confidence, but self-worth, self-value is everything. And can you also share with us the mentorship that happens? Because that's where the magic happens.
Yes. Now it's called the A Train Academy, but we are the A Train Magic. And that's because we have an Adidas sponsorship and we have a relationship with them. And the magic that happens is how we go through and we suck you in with basketball, but we actually go through and teach you mentoring skills and life skills. And I actually require that you have a 3.0, which is a lot higher than the minimum requirement for high school. High school is only a 2.0. How about you go through and strive more to actually make the sport work for you, right? And build your self-worth and self-energy and the motivation. And then you can go through and make the sport help you get a scholarship somewhere. Save your parents a little money.
Oh my goodness. Well, the way you explain that too, it just makes sense. You're striving high because you deserve that. You owe that to yourself to aim high.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so you said the youngest is 3rd grade?
Yes.
Okay, I have a 1st grader, but he's coming your way in 2 years.
You got a 1st grader, bring him over. I can teach him how to dribble.
There you go.
Let's do it. Okay.
Casino night is happening February 11th. There's still spots to fill, right?
Yes, it is open to the public. right? And, you know, if you can't make it, we are also willing to take donations. You're willing to go to that site, click onto the QR code. You can donate and help a kid. But we have great grand prizes. My son works for the NBA. He was a #1 pick in 2014, and now he's working for the NBA. So we have
Good swag.
all-star passes. We have, yes, we have the dunk passes. We got huge grand prizes
All
we're
right.
going to give away.
All right, it's on our calendar.
This is a good guy to know right
Yes.
here. Okay.
Will you come back again soon?
I don't know, you guys, you party too much for me. I just want to do the casino night. I don't want to party
You're
every
coming
day.
back. You don't have a say in it.
Thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
for having